What's up? In this video I'll explain how to write crazy video scripts from start to finish so that clients make money rain on you, right? Even if you're new to the game. I'll also be explaining a secret that top-notch creators are using to go viral every single time. And trust me when I say that if you do this correctly, you'll get a never-ending stream of clients, because what I'm going to show today is one of the most, if not the most, important and powerful pieces of copy. Because scripts, my friend, are the main reason all these big YouTubers are where they are, and the reason you're watching this video, and the reason you can be next if you follow these steps I'm gonna give you. Alright, so without further ado, pick some pen and paper because today's class is packed with value, and let's get into it. First of all, before we get into the video, a lot of you asked if I have a community or something, so I decided I'm gonna create a free Discord server for you guys to join in my new copywriters, okay? But there's one condition: I don't want this to turn like one of these chaotic free Discord servers. If you've been copywriting for a little bit of time, you probably have stumbled upon one of these servers and you've realized how chaotic they can turn. So this is only for people who are really about copywriting and making money online, okay? If you're not really about this, you're not ready to join, okay? So if you want to join, fill out the application in the Google form down below in the description, and I decide if you get in. And if you get in, you'll get the exclusive Discord invite sent directly to you. Now let's get into the video. Okay, so video scripts 101, okay? Everything you need to know to nail video scripts and basically get clients to love you forever. You will know why clients will pay you thousands for this, okay, even if you're a beginner. Let me tell you, scripts are one of the most easy pieces of copywriting you can ever write, and they'll give you a lot of money and a lot of clients, okay? People love this, and I'll explain exactly why. Second, you'll learn how to write six-figure scripts that get you high-paying clients, okay? No brokies here. You don't want no low-quality clients that are like screaming at you and pay you $400 a month. You'll get a lot of high-paying clients in every platform so that you can get them results like this, okay? These are some results I got with my scripts. So you know this thing works, and it works extremely well. And third, the 3 bulletproof hooks that force views into your bids, okay? This gets followers hooked to your content, and it will get them coming back for more, okay? So, but it doesn't end here. There's a little surprise that I got for you for this video. I know you're gonna love this. Guys, this is big. I'll be showing you a classified secret top creators are using to hack the algorithm and how you can use it too today. So, let's start. First of all, why clients will pay you $1,000 for this, even as a beginner? The very secret of success in copywriting relies on one thing. Basically, all businesses are doing this, and if you study this correctly and you understand this, you will be able to analyze businesses in a fly. Okay, you'll see a business and you'll get how it works exactly, and you'll be able to replicate it and replicate the system for your client. Ladies and gentlemen, this secret relies on funnels. Okay, if you never heard about this, don't worry, I was there. Let me explain. Okay. Basically, a funnel is a metaphor to refer to the customer phases or the customer levels. Basically, as a customer, you have like a level or you have a phase inside a business, okay? I assure that if you're watching this video, you are more fan of some businesses than you are of others. You may be more fan of Nike or Starbucks or McDonald's. You are at a deeper level as a customer, whereas there's other companies that you've never even heard of. You are in a not so deep or in a more surface level as a customer, okay? And a funnel works exactly like this. It's literally like in the picture. And first of all, the company spreads awareness via ads or social media, okay? They get themselves known. They get themselves out to the public. Second, the business sparks interest. This is crucial. They need to spark the interest of potential customers that have no idea that they exist and that could be really interested in their products. So let's say you are like a meal plan company, right? You can go ahead and spark interest in a gym bro that will see your content and be interested in you. That's the second step. The third level or the third phase of a funnel is to sell you on the idea of something. Not the thing yet, like not the product, but sell you on the idea of something. So let's say you are a meal prep company, as we said. You sell your potential customers on the idea of meal preparations because it saves them a lot of time and it saves them a lot of money and it gets their macros right. You know what I mean? You sell them on the idea of meal preps. You don't sell them your meal kit yet, but you sell them the idea that meal preparation is the key to success in fitness and the reason they are failing with their fitness goals, right? And fourth, the business forced their potential clients to finally take action and turn them into actual clients by selling them their own version of that something. So if you're the meal prep company, as we said, you sell them first on the idea of a meal kit, and then you're like, here we have this is our product. I made a couple of examples in case you didn't understand. How does a coffee shop work? Okay, one of the most simple business out there. Well, I'll tell you how it works. Let's take into example Starbucks, okay, the most famous coffee company in the world. Starbucks funnel works like this. First, they get attention, as we said, with ads on social media, okay, reasons you deserve a little left in the trade, blah, blah, blah. They basically got their attention in the public, okay. Second, they sell you the experience. So they grab your interest by having these fancy locations everywhere in the world, and you just see people coming out and coming in with these mags, and it smells good, and there's people studying, and it just has nice music. They sell you the experience of their coffee shop. Third, they sell you on the idea of coffee. So once you enter their coffee shop, there's a smell of coffee, there's all these like little like signs like drink coffee. First I drink the coffee, then I do the things, these tumbler things for hipsters. They sell you on the idea of coffee. They sell you on the idea of I want a cookie, it smells like cookie, I'm hungry now. They sell you on the idea of food and coffee. And finally, they're like, if you want coffee, we have the pumping spice latte, the best coffee in the world. So you were first sold on the idea of coffee, and then you are sold on coffee. But what I want to focus on this video is on the attention part, okay? This is what we're going to be focusing on this video. And I'm going to explain exactly why on this little drawing that I made. Basically, your client's funnel will probably look like this, especially if you're outreaching on Instagram. Basically, you have the public, okay? This is people. And this is how their funnel looks. I know it's horizontal, but I'm just trying to make it look cool with the eye. Basically, this is their funnel, okay? Every client that you're trying to outreach to hopefully has a product, but before people are sold on that product, they need to go through all of these stages. And it is known that on each stage of a funnel, they're going to lose a percentage of people. They're going to lose some people on the way, okay? It's just how it works. But scripts, and more specifically video scripts, have 100% of the potential attention. So basically, of the, let's say 30k people watch a video, 100% of 30k are going to watch your fucking script. So that's why it's so important that you guys master this thing, even before you're trying to get into emails or like sales pages, which is basically the deeper part of this funnel. You guys want to master scripts beforehand, okay? Because if you master scripts, you'll be bringing hella potential clients to your customer, which is called leads. And you'll be saving him a lot of time because he doesn't have to do the scripts now. And basically, the higher the number of subscribers they have, the higher the money. If they have a high enough number of followers, even if just 1% ends up buying the product, they will make a lot of money, okay? So that's why your job as a copywriter is crucial, and that's why scripts are the most important part of a funnel, in my opinion, and they will make or break their business, essentially. So that's where you have to enter with these crazy scripts that I'm going to show you in this video. So, how to write scripts that get people glued to the screen, okay? Like this picture, all their attention is yours. Basically, you want to have the viewers just like this, okay? They cannot take their eyes off the screen. So how are you gonna do that? First, I wanted to explain, before anything, the most important part of a video. If you don't know how videos work, okay? Videos have parts. Every video is studied nowadays. Nothing works like, nothing is casual. Most videos in social media are planned and they have parts. And the most important part of a video, the crucial part that will determine whether people stay on your video or people leave to another video, the missing key element is not the editing, not the description, not even the camera quality. It's this little thing that I hide here. It's the hook. It's the hook. You may be wondering, what is the hook? The hook is basically the invitation to watch the video, okay? It's the intro. Without the hook, it's really hard to catch attention because of the short attention span that this society has nowadays. Like, this is their brain, basically, like, feed me dopamine, I'm hungry. They want dopamine, and they are resisting. Their brain is resisting watching your video because their brain is constantly looking forward to getting some dopamine or getting something out of your video. So if you don't make an effort to try and at least hook them in the very first 3 seconds, you're done. Okay, basically, when you upload a video, you have seconds to catch the viewer's attention. Okay, or even less in apps like TikTok and Instagram. There's this thing called the 3-second rule, and it's true. You have 3 seconds to grab the viewer's attention and get them to stop scrolling. You're essentially competing with the entirety of the internet. Like, think about this, guys. That is crazy. They have the entirety of the internet before their eyes, and they just stopped and decided to watch your video. Okay? And you cannot miss that motherfucking opportunity. This is the viewer. Okay? This is basically what they look like. And the viewer has the entire global net at his disposal, and he's choosing actively to watch your video. So you better act quick. Okay? That's why it's crucial to have a hook that covers the pillars of hooks. Okay? And what are the pillars of hook, guys? Let me explain. There's 3 pillars of a good hook. Okay? A good hook should disrupt their navigation flow. So on the first 3 seconds of a video, or less, literally milliseconds nowadays, you need to get them to stop scrolling. Okay, you need to disrupt their navigation flow. Their navigation flow is literally like scrolling like this, and you want them to stop on your video. Second, you need to build intrigue. Okay, in a hook, you not only need to get them to stop, but if you get them to stop and then you don't build any intrigue, your video is bland and boring and predictable. Our brain is really good at categorizing things. So if they categorize your video before watching it, they're not going to continue watching. You need to build intrigue, okay, some mystery around your video. And third, you need to make a big promise, all right? It's not specifically on this order. You can first make a big promise and then build intrigue about it, or you can build intrigue and then make a big promise. But you need to do these 3 things, okay? This is so important for a good hook. If you don't do this, nobody's going to stop and watch your video. So again, get them to stop scrolling. They're going to be desiring to get that value that you promised in the big promise. And then you build some intrigue so that they decide to continue watching. Example of building intrigue that everybody uses these days. I'm going to explain three ways to make your copy better. Use the third one. Stay until the end of the video because the third one is going to change your life. Maybe the third one is just as normal as the other ones, but because you're saying that the third one is really important, it's building intrigue. And now they're like, I wonder what the third one looks like. So that's that. So again, literally write this down in your notepad. I don't care. Literally write this down. This is the most important thing when you're writing a good hook, okay? So once the viewer goes past the hook, it's all about giving them the promised value. Okay, don't clickbait, guys. Clickbaiting is so 2017. Don't do this. It doesn't work. It ruins credibility and trust. And if you're trying to sell something or your client is trying to sell something, trust is the most important thing. You cannot break it. Okay, you'll be have such a bad reputation after clickbaiting. Like, I cannot tell you. Even when I watch these videos where like they promise something and they're like, watch the video on my YouTube to like these videos where they promise something and they don't give it. All the comments are like hating them, so please don't do this, okay? Once the viewer goes past the hook, again, you need to deliver on the promised value. That is, don't throw the script. But this is just the hook, and this is the most important part, okay? As promised, you'll be wondering, okay, what does a good hook look like? After a lot of studying, I've come up with the 3 bulletproof hooks that get you views while you sleep. Literally while you sleep. Like, I've had clients of mine literally post a video overnight and like they post a video before going to bed and they wake up and they have 2 million views. Like, it's crazy. Okay, wake up to fame. So I've done some research and I found out that there's three proven hooks that are working all the time in social media, and everybody's using them, and they're so subtle if you don't know about copywriting. But once you know and once you see through them, you see them all the time, everywhere. So basically, what people are getting wrong about hooks. There's no need to reinvent the wheel, okay, guys? I mean, it can work, but it's not obligatory. You just need methods that are proven to work, okay? And by analyzing the top creators, you will soon come out to the conclusion that there are 3 hooks that work like a charm. So what are those 3 hooks, you may be wondering? Okay. I'm going to show them to you right now. So, number 1, the value hook, alright? Or advice hook. Basically, this hook literally like makes a big promise at the beginning or gives some value of some sort. Why? Value always works in social media. Like, you can do a lot of clickbait, but if the idea is bad, if the value is not there, people are not gonna stop. So you need to advertise the value that you're going to give away on that video at the very beginning in a very like eloquent and persuasive way, so people stop. So let me show you some examples. There are 2 ways to do this. You can either use desire or you can use pain. I've discussed this in some of my other copywriting videos, but there's some examples here. So desire examples are like this. Let's say you are into the gym niche, right? You can use something like 3 simple ways to increase your testosterone. Simple. Why simple? Easy. Okay, easy. If you know, new is a safe pick. The before emotion. Remember, simple, easy, increase testosterone. This is big because every gym bro knows that it's pretty hard to increase testosterone. But they're like, holy shit, it's simple and it's easy to increase your testosterone. Or you get something like, give me 8 minutes and I will double your testosterone. That's a big promise with a lot of desire. People want this, okay? And the kind of like the other version, the pain version of the same hook would be 3 mistakes that are reducing your gym gains, okay? Instead of saying like you can get more gym gains using this, you're like, hey, stop doing this or you will lose a lot of gym gains. I've seen this all the time with testosterone. It's the same. They would say that if you wore some underwear, if you wore some kind of fabric in your underwear, in your balls, you will like lose testosterone, stuff like that. People don't want to lose what they already have. They will fight to defend it until they fucking die. So you need to use pain points, because sometimes pain points work even better than desire, okay? They create more urgency. And urgency is all we want in copywriting. So let's say you're in the niche of money. How I save $10,000 every year. I'm sure you've seen this old dude on TikTok. He's like a millionaire, but he lives very humbly. And he's like, do these tips to save $10,000 every year. So yeah, basically, if you're in a money-making niche, this works like a charm. And the opposite with pain will be these financial mistakes are costing you money. People don't want to lose money. People will be like, what? Like all this money I work so hard for, I don't want to lose it. And they will start watching your video. Same with, let's say, my niche, copywriting niche. The best outreach method no one is talking about. Everybody is desperate to get a client. So what do? You promise an outreach method that no one is talking about. This used to happen to me when I was doing outreach until I found my killer outreach method, which I talked about in the last video. I would click on all the outreach videos on YouTube, desperately trying to find a method that worked, and they would always recommend these bait and switch methods that were outdated and didn't work and were like saturated, and I couldn't get a client, and I would have paid millions for somebody to tell me the outreach method no one is talking about. So that's why this works perfectly. And I mean, this is desire, but at the same time it's paying with some pain, because like people are struggling to get clients. I don't know, but this is desire. And then you have pain, which is, this may be the reason you're not getting any clients. Again, pain point. People are desperate to get clients in the copywriting world. And if you're there to tell them the exact reason they're not getting any clients, they're like, okay, I'll give this guy 5 minutes and maybe he can enlighten me. So this works like a charm. So yeah, value hook. This is powerful. And most hooks are like this. Like 70% of online hooks are like this, okay? Stay hydrated, guys. So, next, the famous person hook. This is basically name dropping. Name dropping is essentially, as the name itself hints, using the names of famous people to gather attention, okay? And this can be done in a multitude of ways, but I'm sure you see this all the time. let's go straight into the examples because it will show you better than I can explain. The 3 books that made Iman Gadzhi successful. Everybody knows that Iman is a 24-year-old millionaire, and if they promised 3 books that they're gonna make you like him, no, you don't even need to say millionaire or like easy or nothing like that, because the name Iman Gadzhi already has all these attributes condensed into it. So basically, Iman Gadzhi got a lot of money really fast, and you don't even need to say easy and quick or big or nothing like that. The name itself says everything. So the 3 books that made Iman Gadzhi successful. Another one. Did you know that Albert Einstein didn't do X? People want to be smart as Albert Einstein. If Albert Einstein fucking brushes teeth at a singular order, people are gonna imitate him, trying to get to his level. So Albert Einstein, he's super famous, so it always works. When Napoleon went to battle, blah 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 blah, and this is like storytelling, history, and people think of Napoleon and war, and this is just interesting. Okay, he's a fairly famous guy. Next, Abraham Lincoln. Again, all these legendary figures. You just name drop it. You just say their name, and people will want to fucking hear whatever Abraham Lincoln said. You know what I mean? So yeah, the famous person hook, very very powerful. Everybody uses this in the copywriting world. They just name drop other copywriters, okay? Next, the random video hook. The third one is the random video hook. This is a little bit sketchy because it can kind of be associated with clickbait, and if you abuse this, your account is not gonna be taken seriously ever. But it consists on basically putting an already eye-catching clip that has or has not something to do with the rest of the video. Bonus points if it connects really well. Again, this looks professional if it connects really well. If you're just pulling out like videos of girls with big bundas and getting attention like that in every single video, nobody's gonna take you seriously. People are gonna unfollow because they don't want to see that in the fucking For You page. So again, bonus points if it connects really well. And I would explain this, but this example will illustrate it better than the middle words. So, video ahead.
Tyler? Yeah, we've been expecting you. Come on in. Numero UNO, me and Drizzy, this shit like the Super Bowl. Man, this shit done it big as the...
So yeah, these are pretty much the 3 main hooks that I see in social media, okay? So use them correctly and you will get a lot of people stopping in your video. And finally, as I promised, the secret top creators are using to hack the algorithm, okay? Make your videos hit Explore page, because this is the goal if you're on YouTube, or For You page if you're on TikTok or Instagram. So, listen guys, it's called digital marketing for a reason. Basically, copywriting is the skill, but the algorithm is the tool, okay? This is the terrain where you're playing. This is like the soccer field, okay? So having the algorithm in your favor is the way to win. Let me repeat that. Having the algorithm in your favor is the way to win. So, how do you do that? Essentially, people have analyzed the algorithm a lot. People have studied it a lot. There's some people that have mastered it, like Mr. Beast. People have mastered Instagram algorithm. People have mastered TikTok algorithm. People have mastered YouTube algorithm. But there was this trick that was discovered a few years ago, and I was amazed at how simple and ridiculous it is, but how effective it is, and how insane results it has been able to bring a lot of people. And I think the most famous example of this trick is, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who this man is, you're probably living under a rock. Dream, okay, the Minecraft YouTuber. I mean, this guy broke the internet twice. The second time via showing his face. That's probably where most of you guys know him from. But that's not what we're gonna talk about today, okay? I'm here to reveal a secret that Dream used to make his Minecraft videos hit video clip level amounts of views seemingly overnight, okay? Literally, look at these videos, guys. 132 million views, 121 million views, 84 million views. Like, look at these thumbnails. The title is not even that good. This is literally like a Minecraft video. How do you explain all these views without like an eye-catching thumbnail with a Minecraft gameplay? Like, what Minecraft gameplay has this amount of views? And Basically, people used to constantly analyze his videos, wondering how he got that many views, okay? Until they found out Dream had been using a simple trick that made the algorithm his best friend every single time, okay? And the trick was right there, in front of everyone's faces, the whole time. It's so frustrating to think about it now, but like it was so obvious. And nowadays, basically, it's impossible to find a creator that isn't doing this trick, okay? That's why if you don't use it, you'll be already behind everybody else. And let me reveal it, okay? I know you guys can wait for this. What Dream had been doing all that time to make the algorithm recommend his video like crazy and hit explore page all the time, and all that Minecraft boom that happened was due to Dream and all that stuff, was this very simple trick. Saying out loud the title of the video right at the beginning. Literally as simple as it gets. Like literally, this is the most simple trick I've ever seen in a script. But it works like crazy. For some reason, the algorithm loves when you do it. It's like, yeah, it recognizes you do it, and now your video blows up or has an exponentially higher chance of blowing up. So let me put an example. What I would say. In this video, I'm going to explain how to write copywriting scripts. Literally, I'm breaking the fourth wall. This is this video. So I would say right at the beginning, in this video, I'm going to explain how to write copywriting scripts. This is a copywriting script masterclass. What would Dream say? In this video, I'm going to attempt to speedrun Minecraft versus 5 hunters. Literally, as simple as saying the fucking title. It's literally that. That's the trick. And again, look out any YouTube video or any copywriting video. You will see people doing this at the beginning. In this video, I'm going to do X. Everybody says this because it is a known secret nowadays. If you don't do this, you were so behind everybody else. But literally, it was unknown and people were so blown when this was discovered. That's the trick Dream used to master the algorithm and get this amount of views via Minecraft content. So yeah, this is a trick. I hope everything was clear in this video. I hope you leave it with a lot of knowledge. I hope you wrote something down. I hope you come back to this video when you write in a script and you analyze everything you're doing. Make sure to check the 3 pillars of a good hook, please. If you master hooks, you will master scripts, because basically the rest of the video is literally like straight up bringing the value that you promised. But the hook is the most important part, okay? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little masterclass on video scripts. I hope you left with a lot of more information that you came in with. And so make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button, as I said. If you have any question, as always, feel free to ask them in the comment section. And quick reminder, again, if you want to join my free Discord server, apply in the forum below in the description, and I'll send you the invitation link. And so yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm rooting for you. You got this, okay? And I'll see you in the next one.